Hello everyone and welcome to iReadit, bringing you your daily dose of the internet for Thursday, September 7th, 2017. I am Michael Schwahn.
And I'm Nathan Wood.
Please remember everyone, you can help support our show by going to patreon.com/dailyinternet. In addition, we are asking even more than ever that you do so because this weekend is my birthday. And not only is it my birthday, it is also my significant other's birthday, and that would be one the only you have seen her before, that is Jennifer Cruz. And if
but that doesn't matter because I need tickets to it.
So we're pleading on Patreon so you can get tickets to it.
Help fund Nathan, go and see it.
Nathan, do you want me to buy you tickets to it?
That would be dope, but I'm not begging.
Okay, I'll buy you some tickets. I'll buy you a ticket to it. If someone else wants to go, they can go fuck themselves. But I'll buy you a ticket to it.
That means I'm probably master dating.
Sick. You're fine with that. You can sit there and scream all to your lonesome self.
I won't be screaming. I'd probably be jacking off in a corner.
Oh, well, to it?
Dude, that clown is fucking amazing. Pennywise? I'll give him a penny for my thoughts.
Yeah? Like, either way, back on what I was originally trying to harp on, which is, it is my birthday on Saturday, it is Jennifer's birthday on Sunday, and if you knew me in person, you're like, you know what, I'd probably buy him, like, a pop toy, or maybe, like, I don't know, a CD or something. Who buys fucking CDs anymore? Anyway, if you would consider that, you're like, I don't know, I'd probably spend, like, I don't know, $10, $15 on a birthday gift. Instead, what you should do is you should go to patreon.com/dailyinternet, contribute $1 a month, and just leave that there. Because in a year, when it's my birthday again, you'll have contributed $12. And so you will have effectively given me a $12 birthday gift. Thank you. And if you do two, then it's 24. And you're like, oh, I would have, maybe bought him like a cool stuffed animal because Michael loves
splurge a little bit, you know?
Yeah, splurge for my birthday. $2 a month for 12 months. Come on.
Just for 12 months.
Patreon.com/dailyinternet. Past that, though, past the begging for money and trying to pass off my birthday as a reason for you to give us money, Nathan, how are you doing today?
I am incredibly tired. They had me at the file pulling window all day because the person who's normally there in the morning put in her 2 weeks.
Oh.
So they're just shoving her into a room that they don't really care about all too much.
Speaking of which, my job needs to hurry up and get the fuck on it because we have an opening in my job. Now, the application window is closed, but it's for the front desk person, and that's who I was for 3 years till I got promoted to a paralegal, right? Well, yeah. My supervisor at the time, she is now doing her job and the front desk job, but she's put in her resignation. Her last day is October 31st, so they're trying to get someone hired into my old position to train them up before they leave. And I know that the application window is closed, but they haven't started calling people or nothing. They need to get on that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
that's a little crazy. We're about to have a position open up in about 2 weeks over in my firm, and then Records has a position open, and then Criminal also has a position open. And I would transfer over there, but I still want to work DV first.
Sure.
I have like a small set plan.
So you want to go over to the Boney?
Yeah, for a bit.
Cool.
I think it'd be fun.
Bobby's winking at us, making kissy faces.
Bobby does that literally every time.
I know.
He's interacted with us.
It's because we love him.
Yeah.
I also like that on Vivi's comment, it's wanting to translate the word aw. What does it translate into? Hang on. Oh, it just took away the...
in Spanish?
No, it just took away the... Because she put AAWW, it just took away one of the A's.
Yep. But it's aw in Spanish.
Okay. Is it?
That's what it says.
Oh, weird. All right. It's still just awe to me, but cool story, bro.
Yeah, cool story, bro. Whatever happened to those sick-ass fucking 4-panel comics? They just died out.
Rage comics? Dude, I don't know. People moved on to trying to implement other memes. Too many people got access to Photoshop, so... I mean, now everything... Like... You know which meme I really wish would have lasted longer? The fucking auxiliary cord meme.
Yeah, the fucking hand me the aux cord.
Yeah. And then they started turning that into, like, when your best friend tells you not to stab him, it's that same dude, but they photoshopped a sword onto his hand.
Yeah.
That was one of the best ones.
Dude, fucking...
I'm nostalgic for
that
memes.
Right no, that right there is a prime example of bone-hurting juice.
I am such a I can't believe I'm nostalgic for memes right now, Nathan.
Yeah, I know. And those weren't even old memes.
No, those were like 6 months ago.
Though I guess that is kind of considered old.
Oh,
for
dude,
memes.
that meme is so last week. Holy shit! I'm amazed at how long the dude getting his eye caught by another girl is hanging on though.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, no, that one's lasting pretty.
Like that one's around. That's on like 2 weeks now. I'm impressed.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like it's got like maybe 2 more weeks, and then it's about. Memes don't last more than a month.
Well, it's because like Reddit and 4chan and Tumblr just go with all of the ideas, and then like, oh well, we're gone. What's the next idea? What can I ruin next?
Yeah, dude. Old 90s cartoons. Let's get some Mummies Alive and some Street Sharks.
Let's get some Tom and Jerry memes.
Sure.
Sure. All right. You wanna do some of that there news there, friend?
Sure.
Sure. All right. Cool. I know how to speak English some days.
10,
Facebook gave special counsel Robert Mueller data on Russian ads, says a new report.
This was submitted by Limited Time Asshole to Our Politics.
Yep. So it is the Russian investigation is still going. In this case, Robert Mueller turned his eyes on Facebook. Facebook, during an internal investigation, found that it looked like a large amount of Russian ads have been placed in America, because you can just say where you want them when you place a Facebook ad. And with that, none of them were directly related to the presidency, but were more on hot button issues such as like marijuana and LGBT and things along those lines. They found that there has been roughly somewhere around $100,000 worth of ads specifically placed on divisive messages that were placed between June 2015 and May 2017. It looks like roughly around 3,000 ads have been placed, and all of that data, including who posted them, how it was paid, and all that kind of stuff, which I'm questionable about how legal that is. But either way, that's all being turned over to the FBI.
That's cool. I know. I like this. I mean, now the FBI has more on Russian ads than Trump's taxes.
Oh, snap. Wait, I got it.
Major laser.
Rest in peace, headphone users.
I'm a headphone user, except my headphones suck.
Yeah, I'm a headphone user too, but that's also why this thing can't get very loud, because also because I want all the audio to be roughly the same volume.
Yeah?
It's a goal. It's a goal. It doesn't always
this one's
happen.
a lot louder than this one.
Oh, is it? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not just more deaf in one ear than the other?
I'm positive, because this is my good ear.
No, that's or is it? Mind
sorcery.
blown. Anyway, so it's interesting to see continued progress, as well as the different directions that they continue to go with the Russia investigation.
Yeah. No, I feel like this might help them a little bit, but at the same time, I'm unsure. Like, it depends on what the Russian ads are about. Like, if they're purposely like shitting down Clinton's throat and other party members of the Democratic Party.
Well, according to this report, it doesn't actually have any direct connection to the presidential election.
Oh, okay. So they're just Russian ads.
Yeah, they're just divisive issues is the verbiage that they used.
Huh. Then, fuck, I don't even know.
I don't either.
I mean, it's nice.
But, I mean,
cool.
the Russian investigation is more than just seeing if Trump colluded with Russia. It's also seeing how much Russia had in terms of involvement with the American presidential election in 2016.
Sure. No, I can understand. Do you think some of those ads are his?
Whose?
Through Russian companies? Trump's?
I mean, the way that my understanding is that the ads were leaning one way or another on hot button issues. And so in that case, if they had a side that more leaned towards what Trump was pushing, then I suppose you could see it as trying to like indirectly support
Influence.
him. But I mean, that's a difficult thing to walk on. Tim Stein in the chat room says it's similar to dropping leaflets in war, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Sure.
I feel like leaflets in war and like comparing those to something modern with like dropping flash drives into North Korea, those have a larger impact in a location that is isolated. Like the
Yeah, because
reason,
then it would be like new information, wouldn't it?
yeah, because like with the stuff with like the leaflets in war, or like with the flash drives in North Korea, those serve a purpose of informing people that aren't informed, or in case of the leaflets of war, you know, they were demoralizing is what they were intended to be. So, I mean, whereas this, I mean, in a modern day with modern technology, if you're connected to the massive network of the internet, I don't feel like those work as well. Tim asks, does North Korea have a computer now? I mean, they have the ones that the government gets to use, but
Yeah, only those ones. They have enough computers to be able to develop malware and spread it around.
well, and also I know that they don't have a connection outside. Like some agencies do. Like I know that he's a president, right? Fucking Kim Jong-un.
No, he's the supreme leader.
Supreme leader. Oh, Tim, he was joking. Never mind. I'm gonna stop explaining now. What a dick. All right. Anyway.
I got it. It's pretty sarcastic, even in written.
Well, I'm sorry. Tesla Semi could be, quote, the biggest catalyst in trucking in decades and 70% cheaper to operate, says a Morgan Stanley analyst.
This is submitted by Mavia to Our Futurology.
So Tesla is supposed to unveil its new electric semi later this month. And in that, apparently some people have already got a early look at it, as well as are making predictions on what it's going to be, as also with the information that Tesla has already revealed. They've revealed that it is going to have a range of somewhere between 200 to 300 miles, which will be a perfect range to support regional trucking routes for the normal basic stops of one location to another.
Nice.
They also believe that it is going to be unveiled on September 25th, and their other predictions is it should go on sale in 2020. It's going to cost roughly $100,000. It's going to have as much power as a regular semi, and it'll be 70% cheaper to operate than a regular truck.
Nice. That's awesome. No, I think this would be great.
I'll be interested to see how many trucking companies are willing to invest in this, especially because it's so new. Like, electric vehicles are not new, but electric semis, they're brand new. Like, the first two are being unveiled this year. We just talked about 1 week, 2 weeks ago, and now this one. So I think there is a level of risk involved, especially because of how much power is needed to haul the heavy weights that semis carry.
Oh, yeah. I feel like initially this isn't going to go the greatest. Like it won't pan out very well initially. But if Elon Musk, which I completely believe he will, continues to press this issue, I feel like eventually it'll catch on.
You throw enough money at something, someone's going to grab onto it.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Like
if anybody's like out there looking to push progressive technology, this is going to be a way to do that.
The problem that I see here is the same problem that I see with like electric cars, is the battery itself. And Tim also will add into this. He says, how long will those batteries last? Think about the fact you need to replace the batteries in a car. What about like a truck that drives a bazillion miles a year? Well, and it's not just the battery's life. I feel like one of the biggest hurdles to people adapting electric cars, or especially like electric semis, is the range. It's great that the semi can get up to 300 miles, but most electric cars can't get past that either. The only reason the semi is able to manage it is because it's bigger, so they can put a bigger battery in it. But we haven't gotten enough to the point where the batteries are not necessarily reliable, but can hold enough charge that they can take you a longer distance. Like, for instance, we can't get to Fairbanks on an electric car.
Not yet.
And there isn't a prediction, Tim, on how long this battery will last, especially because there isn't an indication of where the battery is coming from. Because, like we talked about Cummins last week or the week before, that they are not going to be producing... Cummins?
No G.
Okay.
Just,
Cummins is going...
Come in.
Sure. They're going to not be building the entire truck. They're going to be building the battery and the battery-powered engine and leasing those or selling those out to the companies that will build the electric semi.
Yeah, no. It's more of... it has to be more of car companies wanting to put that into their machine, into their frame, essentially.
We just need that dude to finish building that glass battery.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need. We need dragon glass.
We need that awesome glass battery we talked about like 8 months ago. Because that thing sounded and looked and just that was cool. We need that. Hurry up, guy, before you die, because you're the genius that made basically all batteries, and you're like 94. You're running out of time.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Somebody scan that dude's brain.
Oh, dude, that would be so cool if we could do that.
We got to be getting close. Someone's got to be working on it, right?
So we can kind of get close. I read an article the other day that we found out that Alzheimer's doesn't make you forget; it just blocks your memory receptors.
Sure.
So theoretically, if we figured that out, eventually we would be able to figure out how to download someone's memory. I feel, at least.
Let's do it.
I think it would be super cool. Everyone could have their own pensieve. They could download their memories and store it on their computers or in the cloud even.
And then something accidentally uploads a virus in there. You go stupid. Zombie apocalypse.
Sure. Damn it.
Yep.
8.
We'll have to have a failsafe. If any time something triggers something like that, then we're just going to have to kill them.
New York official pushes to rename Trump Park for Heather Heyer.
This was submitted by Edward Teach to Our Politics.
Is it Heyer? Is that how you pronounce her name?
Heyer.
Heyer? Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, so there is a park in New York that is called Trump Park. And a New York lawmaker is proposing to rename the bill after Heather Heyer, which is the 32-year-old girl that was killed in the protests at Charlottesville.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
how old was she?
32.
Oh, okay. So she would be a woman, not a girl.
Sure. I guess.
Sure.
Boy.
Boy?
I'm calling you a boy.
Boy?
You need to grow up and be a man. Be a man.
You must be swift as
The coursing river with all the strength of a great typhoon. Anyway, so there's not a whole lot to this story past that. I mean, Trump is ridiculous. Like, you can't rename that park. I own the land that said that you got to put the park there. In part of our agreement, my name has to be displayed prominently at all times. That's literally part of the agreement, that his name has to be prominently displayed in the park.
What a fucking narcissistic dickbag.
Yeah, he's real full of himself.
Fucking give it up. You can't even do that after fucking butchering, like...
You want to know what's even
that
better?
entire goddamn speech afterwards?
You want to know what's even better?
What?
The park has been dilapidated and has been closed since 2010.
So he's just... Oh my god. Literally nothing but narcissism.
Yep.
That's so gross.
Yep. Anywho, I got nothing else on that. I'm moving on. No! I ruined everything. I didn't actually ruin everything. I just need to figure out a better system for doing this. Anywho.
7.
Florida renters told they are not allowed to shutter windows.
This was submitted by... it's on the next page. CRA to Our News.
Yeah, I actually have my Google Doc set up to where it's just one long page.
Oh, see, I have it separated in pages. How do you do that?
I think it's under View, maybe? I don't know. Either way.
Yep, got it. Good.
Cool. Got it. Get it, dubbed it. Sick. Anyway, this is regarding renters in Colony Park. This is a apartment complex that they're wanting to put these shutters, and they have shutters. But all of the shutters for the building are currently in a basement, essentially, and locked up. And they put them up last year because hurricanes are a thing that happen almost every year. Just some years are worse than others. In this case, this one's real bad. And they wanted to get the shutters to put them on the windows to shutter up the windows, try and protect the glass, try and protect their belongings, etc. And they just straight up told them no.
That's fucking stupid.
Yep. In a quote from the letter that was sent to them, it said, understand that while we emphasize with your need to protect your personal property, boarding up your residence is not something you are allowed to do. Not as capitalized, by the way, completely, all three letters. And the letter doesn't explain why they're not allowed to board it up, just that they're not going to let them do so.
I would like to point out, Coca-Cola let two dudes break into their fucking warehouse to steal water from them.
Mm-hmm.
And these apartment buildings can't let these people board up their fucking homes.
Well, and the thing is that these are renters. Wouldn't you want to board up your apartment building to help protect the building?
You would think so.
Like,
oh, Timothy proposes a good question. I wonder if the apartment complex is going to try to cash in on insurance money.
I mean, with the damage currently of Irma so far, at the same time, I feel like the damage is going to be high enough anyway. You're going to be able to collect on a lot of insurance money.
Yeah, no, I would hope that everyone there at least has some form of insurance.
Well, I think I'm sure the apartment complex does.
I would hope so.
But
everyone in those apartment buildings, go find your lease. Go read it really quick about natural disasters, because that's a very important thing. Look up your local landlord and tenant act, actually. I feel like that's a very important thing to learn.
Well, and the thing is that, where was it? It talked about it in here. A couple people did review their lease, and it says tenants are responsible to protect their own property from storms, but they're being told that they're not allowed to board it up. So they are not allowed to protect their own property from the storm.
That's fucking stupid.
It makes complete sense, right?
0 sense. Also, yeah, Timothy says look up your renter's insurance also. That's also a good thing to look up.
So, I don't know. Sounds stupid, though. Also, if you're in a place where it's going to hit that hard anyway, fucking leave.
Yeah, you should. Well, okay, so try and take as many personal belongings as you can, but, like, try and figure out the things that are definitely not worth it.
Well, and that's also why you should, like Timothy points out, you should have renter's insurance for if something happens to your stuff. Like, we have renter's insurance for our stuff here, and, I mean, in some ways you're, like, throwing money out the window, but at the same time, if something happens, at least you can replace a good bit of it.
I believe I have renter's insurance as well.
Most places, I believe, require you to have it, at least up here.
I mean, that makes sense.
So.
But you're required
6.
to have insurance?
Kingsman Golden Circle, New York premiere canceled. Fox donates to storm relief.
This is submitted by Doogie92 to our movies.
You know, there's the things that have a cost that I'm just not... my brain doesn't immediately associate a cost with them. So there's supposed to be, on September 12th, the red carpet, rollout premiere for the new Kingsman movie, right?
Yeah.
Well, Fox has canceled that and are going to take all the funds that was budgeted to put that premiere on and are donating them to hand in hand a benefit for hurricane relief, which is a telethon that's going to be occurring on September 12th. It would have taken place at the exact same time as the premiere. So they're going, we're not going to do our premiere. All the money from that we would have spent on the premiere, we're going to give to the hurricane relief.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, good job, Fox. Way to not be jerks.
And that movie is going to be huge. I'm super excited for that movie.
I need to watch the first one.
Dude, the first one's so damn cool, and you would shit your pants. You like John Wick, right?
Yeah, it was a really good movie.
All right, it's like John Wick, but funnier and with gentlemen.
Okay. Yeah, I was surprised at how much I enjoyed John Wick. That's a
Like
great
John
movie.
Wick and James Bond jammed together.
With like you said funny though, so has it got like a little bit of like Austin Powers in the middle there or something?
Yeah, there's like a nice cool Austin Powers cream in there.
Gross. That no. That wrong choice of words.
What? It's like an Oreo, all right? Fuck you.
Yeah, I know.
I will not restart right now, computer.
Well,
Pick a time.
later. Is there just a later button?
No, I have to pick a time.
Oh.
So 10:25.
Cool.
5.
Trump Jr. says he wanted Russian dirt to determine Clinton's fitness for office.
Hey, he's checking out to see if she's fit. Submitted by
Fit as
Caravan to Our Politics.
Like, just the moments where you're like, that was a bad choice of words. You just had one of these. Bad choice of words. So
what? I mean, he's checking her out as much as Trump is.
yeah, I know, but
I saw them on that stage.
When you're under investigation, like, holy shit. So either way, they're talking about the meeting that happened at Trump Tower with the Russian lawyer who Veselnitskaya.
That is definitely not how you say that.
Cool. You
Let
open.
me go down and find it. Keep talking.
You read it. You know how to speak Russian, kind of.
Я понимаю no. Я понимаю и сказал очень чуть-чуть русский язык. And it's Veselnitskaya.
I was close.
Yeah, I mean,
Either way,
Natalia Veselnitskaya.
so he wanted to. So that lawyer tried to set up a meeting. He agreed to the meeting. They did the meeting, and he said that he was going to consult his attorneys regarding the meeting if they got anything that was useful.
All right. What a scumbag.
Wrong order.
Yeah, you do that in the other order.
Go talk to your attorney first
Now?
before you do something that might be illegal, and they'll tell you shouldn't do that.
Now you might actually want to talk to your attorney now.
Oh, I'm sure he's talked to several.
Multiple hundreds of them. Oh, I wonder if he's going to get the guy that helped OJ out.
I don't know. That dude's
That's fucking
a
good.
genius, though.
Yeah. If the glove does not fit, this motherfucker didn't do it.
So, anyway, we'll see what happens with that. That story keeps unfolding, too.
4,
A study shows that atheists behave more fairly towards Christians than Christians behave towards atheists.
This was submitted by Heine Kabubler to Our Science. I have actually a small theory about this, but I don't know if it's accurate.
Yeah, surprise, surprise on that one. So, but
I think it's because people like to lord shit over other people, and when you're telling people that they're the only ones getting into an exclusive place, lord shit, telling them that they can get into an exclusive place and all the other people are not allowed, then yeah, you're gonna it's like rich people in country clubs.
well, also like atheistic people are just like whatever. It's like the majority of them that I've spoke to are like whatever. And Tim makes a good point in the chat room. He says Christians treat other Christians like crap. What do you expect? And like, if you are not Christian, a good number of Christians like just straight up just want to just rip you apart. Like, how dare you? Like,
And you have to be the right kind of Christian too.
yeah. And if you're not, you are literally the worst ever.
Mm-hmm. Like Catholics hate everybody else.
Go die in an AIDS fire.
Kind of. I guess the Pope is fucking dope.
But then you got atheists that are like, whatever, I don't care. Can we just go back? Like, they're the people that are like, can I go back to living life now? Because I got shit to do.
Not only that, it's like, hey, I'm gonna be nice to you because I know it sucks.
Yeah.
And there is no God, and there is no afterlife. So that also
3,
Massachusetts moves to require presidential candidates to release tax returns.
This is submitted by a 12-year-old girl to Our Politics.
Really? 12-year-old girl, huh? All right. Anywho. So,
I am 10, and what is this?
a Massachusetts ballot initiative is going to be requiring presidential candidates to release their personal tax returns. It's been certified, which means they can start collecting signatures. If they collect enough signatures, then it'll go on the ballot, and then people can vote on it. Now, the thing on this that I need to clarify for everybody is this will not require all presidential candidates to release their tax returns. This only requires presidential candidates to release their tax returns if they want on the Massachusetts ballot.
Okay, so if they're not going to be on the Massachusetts ballot,
They could still win.
yeah. Okay, I understand. I
So-
mean, that's still, that's a progressive step forward. It shows that this state or that state is ready to do that. Hopefully it shows other states that, hey, let's continue to do this because this is cool. Everybody likes this.
Right. So, I mean, it's a start. It's a step. We'll see what happens from there.
Yeah.
Tim says, I find it funny that criminal records are public record, but tax information isn't. World's weird, man. Law is weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I can go down to the courthouse without having been... Actually, I could do it from the comfort of my home. Everyone can go to Court View and look up anybody's name and figure out if they've had any crazy shit. In fact, I usually suggest it if you're about to get into a relationship.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Just look up
Find
their name.
out if they've got tons of protective orders against them.
Or, maybe breaking and entering. That's something you should be aware of.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, yeah, it depends on the situation.
If they got like 15 friggin' marks of breaking and entering, like that's
then yeah, you should probably avoid them.
Or at least ask them, like,
most drug charges too.
You like to rob people a lot? Am I about to go on a date with someone who likes to break into people's houses?
You should take me. That'd be a sick date.
Doesn't seem like
we
you're very
were
good.
Just talking about a B&E goddamn carnival. Like, that would be so cool. Take me to that carnival. Take me on a date there.
No.
2.
Russians flock to Trump properties to give birth to U.S. citizens.
This is submitted by Ain Utensil to Our World News.
I'm going to stop this whole thing right here.
Oh, my God.
Because this right here, this whole thing right here is literally nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's called birth tourism, and it's always been a thing.
Yep. Super rampant.
This is literally people just trying to stick Trump's name on something to get additional attention. And I'm giving it to you right now, but I'm going to tell you the Daily Beast specific. Katie Zavadski. Fuck you. You're a shitty journalist because you are literally making a story about nothing. This is not new. This is something that rich people have done since they were ever able to. That is what they do all the time. They will fly to America, give birth to a baby in America, and then get dual citizenship because that gives them a whole lot of opportunity and things that they can manage. For instance, like one of the things in a lot of countries, if you have dual citizenship with America, you can't be forcibly entered into the military. So it's why a lot of Russians do it.
Mm-hmm. Which is a big thing for Russians. Isn't everyone like mandatory time in the service?
I don't know. But it's not even
I know
like...
there's a bunch of countries in that area that do that.
They also don't just go to Trump properties. Like, a lot of them end up going to Florida because there's literal programs that will help get you, like, through this whole process of setting up, figuring out how you can get over there for a few months, where you're going to go. And they have this whole program that normally costs around $50,000 so that you can fly to America, hang out in America for 3 months, have a baby, give that baby American citizenship, and say, sweet, we're going home. I fucking hate articles like this. Like, and I bring them up when they're important. One, because this one had way too much attention on the internet. And two, to, like, be aware of what you're reading.
I think it's kind of fucked up that it's easier for rich people to get citizenship than non-rich people.
Oh, sure. But, I mean, at the same time, it's one of the reasons that, like, some people will just try to fight across the border when they're pregnant so they can give birth to their child across the border, because you don't have to be in a hospital, you don't have to be anywhere. Literally just, like, walk over the border, have a baby, that baby's an American citizen.
Yeah, and, I mean, a ton of people fucking do it. Oddly enough, from Canada, too.
Tim asked a couple questions in the chat room. Are they talking about Trump properties outside the U.S.? Like if a president owns a foreign property, is it considered sovereign soil? Kind of like a military installation. Is that a thing if the president owns it? No. This is specifically them flying to American soil to give birth. It wouldn't matter if they gave birth in a Trump hotel that was in Russia. It wouldn't work that way. This article is purely written because it has the words Russia and Trump in it regarding something that seems shady. And I mean, in some ways, I guess it is kind of shady, but at the same time, literally, they could be staying at a Hilton. They could be staying at a fucking Motel 6, and it would still work the same way.
I just, of course, they got to choose Trump Towers, you know?
I mean, Trump's brand is specifically marketed to rich as fuck people, and a good number
specifically so they can give birth in it, right?
No. But a good number of these people are rich as fuck. So
that would be so fucking cool. That's another good idea. Hotel rooms, like hospital rooms, that let you call someone from a hospital or something, so that they can come in and let you give birth on those bed sheets.
No.
Or you can just sleep there.
So in other entertaining news, as we continue rolling right along,
1.
son of Philippines Duterte linked to $125 million drug shipment as his father's drug war kills thousands.
This is submitted by Dry Eraser to Our World News. Is this the one that surfs a lot?
I don't know. I'm so bad with names. Paolo Duterte.
Paolo.
Thanks, buddy. Like I said, I'm terrible with names.
Paolo Duterte.
Yeah, that one. Anyway, so it hasn't actually been done yet, but there are lots of evidence that are slowly tying him to this massive drug chain, which it looks real bad considering that as soon as Duterte took office, he just started killing people that were associated with drugs. They've had over 3,800 people die so far and more than 2,100 murders that are linked to charges. So we're sitting at nearly 6,000 people dead over
It's
this.
really bad for business.
It's just bad. In which case, though, they found a lot of evidence that shows that Paolo Duterte works alongside and constantly deals with a specific businessman, and that businessman is shown to be the curator, I guess, of this particular shipment, which is $125 million worth of narcotics.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so much.
Now, there's two things here. One is, you like, doth the protest too much, essentially, of the I don't like drugs, let's get rid of drugs. Oh, wait, me and my family are associated with drugs, but you shouldn't know that. It's like the friggin' lawmakers that are like, no gays, and then they get caught at like a gay hotel with like their like 18-year-old lover. And
I want to take you to a gay bar.
What?
Have you not heard Gay Bar by Electric Six?
No.
Dude, Electric Six is so good.
The other interesting thing is that Duterte said that if you can prove that he or his family has any association with drugs, he will step down from the seat of presidency.
So that means he's going to step down.
If they can prove it.
Oh, okay, so they're not going to prove it.
But it goes on from there. Because, like, this article adds a couple other interesting details, the most interesting of which is that there's intelligence that has been released from an undisclosed country that Paolo Duterte was a member of a criminal syndicate, and that there's proof of this because he has a dragon-like tattoo with secret digits on his back. And he has that tattoo, but he has declined to describe the tattoo. And then when the investigators asked if they could take a picture of it to send it to to a drug enforcement agency in the United States to decode the digits, he said, no way.
Wow. Okay, you're basically throwing yourself under the fucking bus there.
Uh-huh. It's like, so you're corrupt as shit. Got it. This comes to no surprise.
Yeah.
Yep. All of that. All of that. What is happening here? Let's try this again, shall we? I so can't type. There we go. Got it.
Do it. Type the thing.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Nathan, what'd you care about in the last 24 hours?
Okay, so I cared about two things. I have to pull one up again.
Okay.
One of them is that Dennis Rodman has offered to help Trump straighten things out with North Korea.
Really? How's that going to happen?
I don't know, but it sounds like he would be an arbiter. I think it's kind of cool.
Hasn't he spent a lot of time over there?
Yeah, no, he goes over there well, not frequently, but he goes over there a fair amount. He's like fairly good friends with Kim Jong Un, as well as Kim Jong Il. I think he's been going over there for that long.
Okay, cool. What's your other thing?
I have to find it here. I forgot what it was. Okay, Iceland is extremely protective of their language. Instead of loaning words from other languages, they repurpose old ones. Telephone is simi, meaning thread. Jet plane is thota, meaning to zoom. And the word for computer, tulva, translates to number priestess or numbers witch.
So what you're saying is that instead of using the word that somebody else used for a creation, they make their own?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's cool.
Isn't it?
I can approve of that.
Yeah, no, I can too.
I legitimately have nothing at all.
Yeah?
I really don't.
Man, that's usually me.
I know, right? Birthday. I'll harp on that one more time before we sign off here. Everybody, is my birthday on Saturday. Is Jennifer's birthday on Sunday. If you would like to send us a birthday gift, I only ask that you will give $1 or $2 a month to patreon.com/dailyinternet. That does help support this show so that we can do bigger and better things. $1 a month means that every year you will have given me a total of $12. 2 is 24. And really, I mean, if we're talking birthday presents, I won't ask you to go much higher than that. So yeah, patreon.com/dailyinternet. Nathan, you have anything before we do the whole sign out thing?
Nope.
No?
Not really, no.
All right, everybody.
I'm gonna go watch. Oh, dude, actually, I was about to go say I'm about to go watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I watched my fucking favorite episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure the other day.
Yeah?
I think it was like yesterday or the day before. It is my by far new favorite, and I found it more fun to watch than the entirety of Battle Tendency, and I absolutely love Battle Tendency.
Is that an episode or a show?
It's season 2.
Oh, okay.
But this one had Iggy, the little dog. He was able to talk because you were essentially viewing it from his point of view, and he got to fight Pet Shop, which was this bird whose stand was Horus, and it shot out fucking ice shards everywhere. And I was like, holy God, this is amazing.
Sure. I'm glad it was good.
It was so good.
I'm so lost. All right, everybody, if you would share and follow us on social media, that is Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All of those are at iReaditCast. I am Schwahn Michael on social media. Nathan is at Bimmenstein. If you got a story that you want to send us, even if it's an old one, please send it to our email inbox, as well as just let us know your thoughts. Feedback.ireadit@gmail.com, or call and leave us a voicemail at 508-738-2278. If you're looking for another way to help the show, the best way to do that would be to leave us a 5-star review on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or subscribe to us on YouTube, because numbers and good reviews always help because it increases visibility. That is it, everybody. That is your 346th dose of the internet. I am Michael Schwahn.
And I'm Nathan Wood.
And please remember, everybody,
Don't get eliminated!
have a good day, everyone.